Our house is on fire. I am here to say our house is on fire. You have stolen my dreams and the chillwood with your empty wall. And yet I am one of the lucky ones. People are suffering, people are dying, entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of the mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tale of eternal economic growth. How are you? The earth is in danger. Ocean in danger. This animal is in danger.
Racism is born, lives and cold, even day one day. It is contagious and is transmitted from one human being to another. However, its contagion rate varies depending on the location or situation. We can create situations from scratch that would increase its speed and power, while others would decrease it. At times, new ways are announced on the horizon. It is suppressing that there are warning signs of imminent dangers: employment, poverty, urban violence, lack of quintessence are urgent capable of accelerating its emergence in the place where its presence was embryonic. But racism has the peculiarity of never being born where you are. It's a virus that always comes from someone else. If unemployment is suddenly rising, then we point the finger at the newcomer who, it seems, retains then this chain of misery that allows racism to fertilize. It is when you see a person that you learn the existence of the virus, otherwise it remains invisible. This is the basis for the idea that the parent is responsible for the disease. If the white man thinks that it is with the black that the virus arrived in America, the black man believes that it is the greed of the white man to want to exploit his energy that keeps him alive. There is no black with you white, or there is no white with you black. It's in front of its existence to be other. Stopping the racism.
racist is the one who thinks that everything that is too different from him threatens his tranquility. You don't have to be black to fight the racism, not be judged on the color of their skin, but on the value of their character. We will not make a different world with indifferent people.
Well, let's be clear, Racine was born, live and cool and die one day. It's contagious and is transmitted for one human being another. However, its span of contagious vary according to the place of the situation. You can create from crash situations that increase your power. Today, Racine kill, discriminate, humiliate. On all continents, an oven interrupts, despite international texts, always can. Millions of men, millions of women and children suffer from it. This failure to protect victims of discriminations is unacceptable. In our society, racism is present, but we should note them from now. When we say no to racism,
hurt me, you bring me down. You're victim of success, but you need me to excite. Your life is dark and empty because in your arm you are the abused. South me, you want commit suicide. You dirty me to make you love. You insult me with you want qualities. You suffer and you want revenge. Accept yourself and you are and let me breathe. Today it's you, tomorrow is a bunker. You boss. You're not ashamed to express your discomfort like that, but in the I severely please you. South me, you want to reflect yourself. Me discomfort, stop when I leave class where you begin.
This work explores the human animals abuse inherent in the trade of all life to demonstrate both the individual harm among human animals and the institutional abuse in this market.
Ocean pollution is one of the direct consequences of mismanagement of human waste and excessive discharge of toxic products by industries. Fertilizers, pesticides, plastic bags, various objects left on land will eventually find their way to the ocean via stream, surface runoff, rain, or winds. For plastic waste alone, it is estimated that the equivalent of a truck is dumped into the seas every minute. In addition to this, there are other forms of waste, but also oil discharges from ships and fishing nets left at sea, which trap marine wildlife far more often than in turn. By encouraging the ingestion of waste by animals, contact with harmful substances, or the proliferation of harmful species, ocean pollution is causing the loss of marine biodiversity and the decline of some of the world's most essential ecosystems. This backsliding could call into question the ability of the global ocean to perform the function we all enjoy.
To help him and remove the puppy from its owners. When they arrived at the scene, the Snoopy puppy was struggling to see. Chained, he had the skin on the bones, some parts of his body were hairless, and he was covered with parasites. By the time they go back to the shelter, they could already enjoy a clean, warm bed, sweets and the love of all the volunteers. The brave puppy was treated and pampered for a few weeks at the shelter. Then the teams found him a family. Snoopy was then able to experience the joy of living in a healthy and loving home at the age of 14. Also, Snoopy died, but he had a beautiful end of life, and he left surrounded and loved.
All over the world, elephants are slaughtered for the trade in their tusks. It is estimated that an elephant is killed every 15 minutes. Each year, 20,000 to 30,000 elephants are killed for their ivory, according to the Worldwide Fund for Nature, of 50 to 80 per day. The species now numbers only 415,000 individuals in Africa compared to 3 to 5 million at the start of the 20th century. coaching is a violin practice that threatens animals, but also peace, security, the rules of law, and the living condition of the inhabitants concerned. There are two species of elephant in the world, Asian elephants and African elephants. In Asia, it is the male elephant that has the most affect, since they are the only ones with tusks.
The night is dark and Kinsey, and the slave is trying to be free. His parting one is a one-shot prayer. Oh God, but give me liberty. Far away, behind I leave the whips and chains. Before me spread sweet freedom plain. One star shines in the heaven above, that give him his friendly way. Star of the north, who deep his love, for true star of liberty. Far away, behind he leaves the whips and chains. Before him spreads sweet freedom plain.
We must act against racial and religious hatred and terrorism. Hate propaganda is becoming commonplace and spreading like wildfire through social media and radio. We see it spreading in liberal democracies as well as in authoritarian states. This dark force threatens democratic values, social stability and peace. They stigmatize differences, minorities, migrants and refugees. We must redouble our efforts to mend the fissure and polarization that are so prevalent in our societies today. We must foster mutual understanding and invest in making diversity a success. We cannot allow people to be arrested because of a difference of origin or skin.
Maltreatment causes stress that is associated with disruptions in early brain development. Extreme stress can impair the development of the nervous and immune system. Consequently, as adults, maltreated children are at increased risk for behavioral, physical, and mental health problems. Child maltreatment causes suffering to children and family and can have long-term consequences. Maltreatment causes stress that is associated with disruptions in early brain development. Extreme stress can impair the development of the nervous and immune system. Consequently, as adults, maltreated children are at increased risk for behavioral, physical, and mental health problems such as
different types of bullying, like moral, physical, social, or cyber. Asking for bullying can have repercussions on the future of the mental health. If you are victim of it or see, talk about it. There is a lot of number you can contact to help you. And this is how to start. We must raise a daughter differently.
started with insult, then blows. He was humiliating me. He spit on me. He threw boiling water on me. I was telling him to stop, but I was in pain. I was crying, but there was nothing to do. He was hitting me. He even wanted to strong me. The blows were getting louder and louder. I couldn't continue to suffer the beatings. I decided to end it. I pulled the trigger and it was too late.